Okay, period. What's up, y'all? Give me 1 second. Okay. 90. So is today 91? Okay. I'm gonna do it now so I don't forget. Day. I thought that I would be further. I think I said this before. I thought I would be further in my Spanish speaking. uh, but it's because I don't do my homework. Okay. Let's see. I'm doing my hair finally, y'all. I'm dropping my videos. Okay. Content. Content. All right, here we go.
When the situation is formal, use
¿Le gustaría comprar uno?
to say, would you like to buy one?
Le gustaría. Would. I guess it's like would. You. Le gusta. Le gusta is you like, right? And then I guess dia is for the would. Le gustaría comprar. To buy, comprar.
Here is how you would say, to like.
Gustar.
Gustar.
In Spanish, you don't usually need to use personal subject pronouns because the verb ending tells who you are talking about. However, in verbs such as
Gustar.
to like, we need to accompany the verb with an object pronoun. For example,
A mí. Me gusta.
I like.
A él. Ella. Le gusta.
He, she likes.
A ti. Te gusta.
You like informal, and so on.
Okay. And personal subject pronoun. And we all know what that is. Personal. Well, personal pronoun in English. He, she, it, they, you, me, or I. Okay. It just replaces the noun, which is the person, place, or thing.
When speaking in a formal context, use
Le gusta.
to say, you like.
Le gusta. Didn't I say that?
To say, you would like. Formally, you can say,
Le gustaría.
Le gustaría.
do you remember how to say, you would like, in a formal setting?
Le gustaría.
Le gustaría.
So can I say you would know le sabaría? I'm just making stuff up now. Let me stop.
Here's a good question. How would you say, would you like, in a formal situation?
Le gustaría?
Le gustaría
Here's how to say, to buy.
comprar.
Comprar.
Let's hear that again.
Comprar.
Comprar.
Now, how do you say, to buy?
Comprar.
Comprar.
Do you remember how to say, you would like, in a formal setting?
Le gustaría.
Le gustaría.
Now, how do you say, to buy?
Comprar.
Comprar.
Now, can you figure out how to say, would you like to buy? In a formal situation.
Le gustaría comprar.
Le gustaría comprar.
Let's see if you know the formal way to say, would you like to buy one?
Le gustaría comprar uno.
Le gustaría comprar uno.
Here's how you would say, shoe.
Zapato.
Zapato.
How do you say, shoe?
Zapato.
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 Based on what you already know, how would you say, these shoes?
Esos zapatos.
Estos zapatos.
Estos zapatos. Look at me. Close. Not there, but close. Estos zapatos. Estos zapatos.
Okay, now try to say, to see.
Sello or media.
Ver.
Ver. Oh, to see. Ver. Oh, vello. I don't know why I will always say sello for vello, for like I see. Ver, I get confused with, I don't even think se is anything. I don't know. I mean, like it is, but not what I think it is.
Let's keep it formal. How do you think you would say, would you like to see these shoes?
Le gustaría estos zapatos.
Le gustaría ver
Oh, I
estos
forgot ver.
zapatos.
Le gustaría ver estos zapatos.
Listen and repeat the following,
Me gustaría.
which means, I would like.
Me gustaría.
Nice. Now practice saying, I would like.
Me gustaría.
Me gustaría.
Me gustaría.
Now let's learn those.
Esos.
Esos. See, that's the one I remember. Esos. Those. So why is it estos for le? For talking to the person.
Try to say those.
Esos.
Esos.
Okay, now try to say please.
Por favor.
Por favor.
What is the proper way to say, no, I would like to see those shoes, please?
No. Me. Okay, hold on. Me estaría gustaría. Me gustaría. No, me gustaría ver bello esos zapatos, por favor. Okay. No, me gustaría bello esos zapatos, por favor.
No. Me gustaría
Oh,
ver
it's for
esos
ver.
zapatos, por favor.
Okay. I thought it was bello because you're saying, okay, you're not saying I see, you're saying to see. I got it. No, me gustaría ver esos zapatos, por favor. Okay.
In a formal setting, how would you say, would you like to see these shoes?
Le gustaría ver estos zapatos.
¿Le gustaría ver estos zapatos?
Le gustaría ver estos zapatos. And then you say it in a question. ¿Le gustaría ver estos zapatos?
How do you say, no, I would like to see those shoes, please?
No, me gustaría ver esos zapatos, por favor.
No. Me gustaría ver esos zapatos, por favor.
Let me see if I can say it close my eyes. No, me gustaría ver esos zapatos, por favor.
Listen to the informal way to say, you would like.
¿Te gustaría?
¿Te gustaría? Why is it te gustaría? Why is it not le gustaría?
What's the casual way to say,
Oh,
you would like?
okay, this is casual. ¿Te gustaría?
¿Te gustaría?
Here's how to say, t-shirt.
Camiseta.
Camiseta.
Let's hear that again.
Camiseta.
Camiseta.
Okay, now try to say, t-shirt.
Camiseta.
Camiseta.
Speaking informally, do you know how to say, would you like to buy this t-shirt?
¿Te gustaría? Ay, ¿cómo se dice? Buy. I forgot how to say buy. Would you like to buy? ¿Te gustaría? Forgot how to say buy. ¿Estas camiseta?
¿Te gustaría comprar
Esta.
esta camiseta?
Comprar. Comprar. ¿Te gustaría comprar esta camiseta?
In a formal setting, how would you say, would you like to see these shoes?
Que te gustaría, o formal, le gustaría ver estos zapatos?
¿Le gustaría ver estos zapatos?
How do you say, no, I would like to see those shoes, please?
No, me gustaría ver esos zapatos, por favor.
No. Me gustaría ver esos zapatos, por favor.
What's the informal way to say, would you like to buy this t-shirt?
¿Te gustaría comprar esta camiseta?
¿Te gustaría comprar esta camiseta?
Camiseta. ¿Te gustaría comprar esta camiseta?
Now, let's learn how to say that.
Ese.
Ese.
Listen closely
Oh, boy.
one more time.
Ese.
Ese.
Let's see if you can say that.
Ese.
Ese.
Like adjectives and other describing words in Spanish, this, that, these, and those also need to agree with the gender of the noun they
Ugh.
describe. Remember that for the following slide.
This person, whoever created this language, was obsessed with male and female separation, honey.
Now, can you figure out the best way to say that t-shirt?
Ese camiseta.
Esa camiseta.
Esa camiseta.
How do you say shoe?
Shoe, zapato.
Zapato.
Do you remember how to say these shoes?
Esos zapatos.
Estos zapatos.
Estos zapatos.
Nice. Now practice saying, I would like.
Me gustaría. Me gustaría.
Me gustaría.
Try to say those.
Esos.
Esos.
What's the casual way to say you would like?
¿Te gustaría?
¿Te gustaría?
Okay, now try to say t-shirt.
Camiseta. Camiseta.
Camiseta.
Let's see if you can say that.
Ese.
Ese.
Try to say that t-shirt.
Esa camiseta.
Esa camiseta.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, y'all. How many more days we got? How many more days do we have for this one? Give me 1 second. I'm clicking everything but what I need to be clicking. Okay. So we are on lesson 8, chapter 2, unit 2. Wait, is it unit 2? Yeah, unit 2. We have 3 more, which is about right? So we are on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The weekend, I know I said it was difficult, and it is, y'all. But I have to do it this weekend. I have to do a review. I had to. Because Monday is the real practice. Oh God, I'm so scared. I'm so nervous. Okay. So I will be practicing, listening to as much Spanish as I can for these past few days. And then it's on and popping, the real life practice. Then we're gonna take like maybe like a week or so break, maybe a little bit more. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. And then we're gonna resume with chapter 3 sometime, maybe start in July. We'll resume to chapter 3. Tell me what y'all think about that. Like maybe we did the whole complete unit of 1. Once we get through unit 2, that's probably going to go all the way to, I have to look at I wrote a whole chart and how many months it goes through and everything. I did not take in consideration the breaks that we would take in between. But this should be like somewhere in, I want to say November, December, or maybe even October. Because this whole thing is 2 years. Everything total is 2 years. We're not doing 2 years straight. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's going to be some breaks in between. I don't even know if I want to do it online the whole 2 years. But I'll go as long as I can. And I'll be going on trips in between. How about that? I'll go on trips in between to kind of motivate myself and motivate y'all. We motivating each other. So maybe in like December, maybe I'll go somewhere again. We'll see if I can afford it. And it's not that expensive, especially next time I'll go by myself. So I think I'll go in sometime in December or January. What's up, y'all? Okay, so that is it. I hope y'all all enjoyed this lesson. Please, if you didn't see it, catch the replay. And I'll see y'all tomorrow with some more practice before I go to Mexico. Bye, y'all.